What's good, YouTube? We're back again with another beat breakdown, and as you can see by the title, we are doing a Future and Playboi Carti beat breakdown, essentially. So, if you haven't already, like, comment, share, subscribe, show some love to the channel, and yeah, let's go ahead and hop into this beat breakdown. So, let's hop into FL Studio. All right, so with this one here, I was just kind of messing around, just wasn't really sure what I was going to make, just pretty much just like a warm-up beat, and I started giving giving me the thought of like a dark vibe, something kind of ominous and dark. So I kind of went in that direction. So let's go ahead and start with the first sound. And as always, if you guys stick around to the end, I will go through the whole all the VSTs and all the melodies and all the patterns and everything, so you can see every single thing. But as of right now, we're just gonna go through the melodies and then hit the drums. So this is what I got for the first melody that I came up with. All right, pretty dark, pretty, ambient sounding. That's kind of what I always go for, is that ambient sound. Then I layered it with this main melody here, and this is what it sounds like together. All right. Then after that, we came with a pad. This pad is kind of like it is a pad, but it is more of like voices, but you'll hear. And this is what I went with that. This is the third pattern here. So it's starting to sound pretty dark, pretty ominous. Just a kind of eerie type of sound. And then we've got the fourth and final melody. I just added a bell, and here's that bell. All right, so those are all four of the melodies. Just sounding pretty dark, pretty melodic, very ambient. That's the style that we always try to aim for. Something just ambient and melodic. When you have those two combinations, I think honestly they sound pretty solid together. It's just you finding your style and your sound at that point, and then creating that ambiance, really. So let's go ahead and hop into the drums. So here we've got all the drums, and I'm just gonna play all the drums all together so you guys can hear the drums. Nothing too crazy, nothing too spectacular. I try to keep the drums pretty simple, and my melodies a little bit more advanced. Honestly, in my opinion, I think the drums being a little bit more simpler makes it a lot easier for rappers to rap on. You kind of let the melody carry, to be honest with you. Is kind of how I aim to do it. So here's everything all played together. Pretty spot on, in my opinion. I think it's definitely like a future type of Playboi Carti type of that mush up together of style and Southside type of sound, 808 Mafia, that kind of deal there. So let's go ahead and hop into the song mode and go ahead and listen to the entire beat. And if you haven't already, like I always say, follow, like, comment, share, subscribe. And again, at the end, if you guys stick around, you will get to see the full VST breakdown of everything, of all the sounds, and I'll go through each and everything that I used to make this beat. So let's go ahead and hop into the pattern mode, or the song mode, and check out this full beat. right, guys, that is it for you guys that only stick around for the first part. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love and support. Go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section of what you think. If you think I hit it spot on, what artists you think you can hear on this, or who you'd like to hear on this, and maybe we can try to get it to that potential artist. So for you guys that like to stick around, let's go ahead and hop into the full beat breakdown. And as always, what I do is I just go ahead and play the beat, let everything kind of play through, and I just click and open up stuff and let you guys take a peek. So let's go ahead and get started with that. That's it, guys. Pretty simple and straightforward. With all my melodies, all I did was just I have a preset that I always use that has the same EQ, the convolver, and the fruity delay, and then I just go in and make a generic EQ. I pretty much just cut it off where I know the low, or I know all the frequencies are going to end, and then I'll just go in and manually, EQ each one. And I don't do much to them, to be honest with you. I don't do a whole lot. I just keep it pretty straightforward and simple because I want to knock out beats quick, fast, and in a hurry, because I always export my stems and everything anyway. So if any extra stuff needs to be done to the beat in the mixing and mastering process of the beat recording, that's going to get done there anyway. So I just try to keep it simple so I can just kind of spit out these beats a lot quicker. On the master, I don't have anything crazy. I just got the fruity soft clipper to keep everything tame. And then I add auto key in there so I can always just find out what the key of the beat is before I export it, because I always like to export my wave file, my MP3, my loops, the stems, and export the project as well. That way it's just a whole lot easier for me, and I have, everything from it. So if anything's needed, I can just go back in there and send that off. So that's all I got for you guys, man. I appreciate you guys that stick around for the for the whole beat and the whole entirety of the cook up or the breakdowns or whatever I'm doing for you guys. Keep showing love to the videos. You know, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps me out. It helps bring me to put me in the algorithm. I'm trying to work on getting things a lot cleaner, neater, better for you guys. So you know, it really helps me out if you guys can just leave comments and leave a like and just let me know, you know, what you guys think and just interact with the video all together. Watch it out to the whole end. If you're one of those people that watch the video from the start and then just, you know, cut it at the halfway mark when, you know, don't care about the VSTs and whatnot, shoot, if you could just leave the video running for the rest of the remaining time, man, that helps me out. You know, it you know, every little bit counts. It helps getting me in the algorithm. So I appreciate any love and support that you guys do. Just, you know, continue to watch the videos, watch them full all the way through or as much as you like. But yeah, that's it. So follow me on my social media, Milan Makes Beats. If I got it, you'll find me. If I don't, you won't. And that's really about it, guys, man. And I appreciate all the love and support. Peace.